It's a little cold in Paris. I am starting to get less comfortable just wearing my tank outside after the gym. I just came from the gym, which is a bit misleading to say. I walked in and walked right out. It was super late, and I said to myself, you know what, this is not how I want to have my gym session. I am going to come back tomorrow morning when I'm feeling fresh and alert, and I'm going to start it in the morning time. Hello, my name is Wilfred. Welcome to another episode of On Being. I am in a good mood today. Even though it is freezing cold, I'm feeling kind of sexy, and I want you to feel sexy too. I know wintertime is a great time for having relationships, situationships, and everything in between. So if you are wanting a relationship, then stay tuned for this episode, and I'm going to give you tips on how to seduce a partner or a potential love interest. This is not at all fitness related, but I feel as though these are tips that everyone needs to know, especially if you are in the market for finding a particular person of interest. Now, in the city, which is what my specialty lay in, or truthfully any area that you're in, hopefully you have many options, but if you don't, these tips will work all the same. And it is a nonverbal communication style where you just communicate your interest with your eyes. Now, I think women do exceptionally well with this. They are sly and smooth, and it is almost expected that you can attract someone just by looking at them. And where you look shows your interests. And I think this is a powerful tool. Gay men do it as well. I was in the metro today, going home after not going to the gym. And I, of course, am a bit upset about falling short a little bit on my routine. It's neither here nor there. I get on the metro, the train station, the subway, depending on where you are in the world. Hello. Depending on where you are in the world. And I get on, and a guy walks onto the metro station as well. He does a quick glance, just like a little. There is, you set your intention very quickly. Even if it's a millisecond, you can kind of see where someone is looking. And a lot of times when people, and this is the normal, when people walk into a room, they may do a quick glance of everyone that is there. But if their eye stops, even for a hair of a second, onto someone, that person has caught their interest. Either for attraction, maybe they're some sort of distraction, maybe it elicits some sort of feeling or adverse reaction to someone. But even without approaching someone, you can wield your will to them and see if your eye contact is reciprocated. So I guess for context, I should note that I am in a relationship. So let me just put that out there. So this guy, he walks on, gives me the quick stare, and I take notice of it. I immediately think to myself, okay, this guy is gay. I know that he's either gay or he likes men because of how he looked. And I think if I were not someone who was so attuned to the way that a stare can implicate something, I think I would think like, okay, this is crazy. This is, I'm not paying attention to this when I'm in a public space. I'm like head down. I'm not looking at anything. But maybe it's because I'm a psychology student. Maybe it's because I have a curiosity in people. I'm always looking at what captures someone's eye, whether it's male and male, male and female, whether I'm involved or not. A lot of times there are people who make themselves available just by looking at their interest. So this guy quickly he looks down. I, being the nosy, curious person that I am, look down at his phone and see that he is watching some flamboyant woman kind of dancing around. And I tell myself, okay, like he is gay. This confirmed it for me. He's scrolling through TikTok and I see a few different videos that give me the confirmation. But it wasn't until the metro starts moving, the subway starts moving, and Do you know, like, if you're standing forward, you're facing forward, and there's some sort of window or shield your reflection is showing? So I kind of look up at this, and I'm getting a good look at everyone, and I see his look also glance up. So of course I'm holding back a smile now because I can see that he's doing the same thing. And he obviously, he catches my eye and he's smiling too. And it's at this point, it's what are you going to do? You have reciprocated interest and you either make a move or you don't. And typically, if you make a move, it means you're not interested, not available for whatever reason. And that was the case for me. It would be interesting to see where things go. However, because I respect my relationship and I learn from my mistakes, or I'm trying to at least, I wanted it to stop right there. I knew that furthering it on would lead to no good, not for my relationship anyway. And this is not something I want to jeopardize. But everyone has the opportunity to give your attention to what you're interested in life. And it's not always sexual. It could be you can direct your energy and attention to many aspects and facets of life. This is something that I am so acutely attuned to. Perhaps it's because I'm a Libra. Perhaps it's because I have studied love and the psychology of love. But this is something that I have been predisposed to from a very early age. And I think it may even have more to do with the fact that I did not know how to express myself when I was younger. So I did a lot of things non-verbally. I was very shy, and to communicate my desire, a lot of times was just with my eyes, my fear, my sadness, my happiness, and my joy, my interest. It's the little movement of the eye. And I think, oh, I want to do a full episode on this, on many public figures who are wonderful at communicating desire with their eye. I think Angelina Jolie is a beautiful woman, and she has this ability to capture that essence in the camera, and I think she does a great job at that. But the list goes on of millions of people, millions, millions of people who not only hold eye contact, but who communicate interest and desire with your eyes. So if you are in the market for someone, I'm not saying to overly do it, but if you give your attention maybe less on what's on your phone or what's bothering you and more on who is available, this can open the door to more opportunities, more more contact. It's a slight invitation that leads to a conversation. So if you haven't already tried it, give eye contact a chance. It's a subtle art, and I think it is so romantic. This is a romantic episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.